Hey guys, just thought I'd do a quick live stream. I've had to plug my phone in, it's not got much battery left, so I'm sitting in the car. So this is just going to be a quick video. I just want to talk about some stuff. I'm just going to turn this fan down in the car. I don't know if it will keep charging if I turn my ignition off. No, it should be fine. I'll unplug it. Afternoon, Stephen. What a horrible day it is here in Scotland. I'm sitting in my car because it's too cold. I've already been my walk down by the railway. Just thought I'd do a wee talk about some stuff. Have you heard the latest from Russia? Now, let's wait to put this window down. Car steaming up. Russia's satellite caught in space. This is a good one, this. Massive flashes above the Earth. Massive flashes above the Earth. And then followed by a huge explosion. Like sounds. But the strange thing is, nothing in the ground was destroyed. Nothing underneath. It was like in the clouds. They said this when the satellite took the photo, there was nothing underneath. Aye, Doom man. Doom, did you know that about the satellites, the Russian satellite? Well, a huge explosion. There's no clouds. Big flash of light. And followed by a loud boom. Now, someone said that it's something to do with the I don't know. It's something to do with the magnetic poles getting weaker. That's what I've heard. Or it is the secret space war, which I think it is. Did you see that meteorite in Venezuela? Did you see the devastation that came in? And Russia launching 3 missiles. Russia launched a missile, France launched a missile, and America launched a missile. Now the weird thing was, America fired it. 30 minutes later, France fired it. 30 minutes later, Russia fired it. Come on. What are they shooting at up there? They're shooting at something. Something weird is going on, guys. Something odd. Now, people have been saying that they flashes of light are because the magnetic poles are about to flip. I don't know. Maybe that's true. Then again, how do we know it's no spaceships taking off? Get into portals? We don't know these things. I mean, you get all these strange lights in the skies at the other night, I was out a walk and I seen a strange light in the set. I thought it was a satellite, right? But it stopped. Right above me. Really high up. What's this? UK sending new aircraft carrier to China. And so I've seen that. That's all we need is the blooming Chinese to sink one of our aircraft carriers. I think we're heading for Independence Day. And we'll be the prey. We'll be the ones left outside while the rest of the buggers are in their nuclear bunkers. It's alright for them. And they're well stocked. Look at Denver International Airport. There's a bunker underneath that. Cheyenne Mountain. The president's got a special bunker that he's got. It's alright for them. But us poor souls, we're left up here. They're flooding Europe with all the refugees. Are they trying to fill us up so as the aliens can take as many as they want? I don't know. There's something really weird going on, guys. I'm just looking for my bottle of water. Just give us a sec here. There's something really weird going on. I mean, Aston's obviously where I stay is rural and I don't get light pollution. And at night, in a clear night, if you come out, you can see satellites going over. You can actually see them going over. But the other night I was sitting, and it must have been about 10, half 10, and it was clear, it was frost. And I seen a satellite, I thought, oh, there's a satellite, so I watched it. And it went along the sky, and then it just stopped. Dead. And I'm like, that's no, satellites don't just stop. And it stood there. This white light in the sky just stood there. For 5 minutes. And then I looked back and it was gone. That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I've seen some weird stuff in the sky round about here. But there is something going on in space, guys. I don't know if they're fighting aliens. I don't know if they're fighting humans that left the Earth a long time ago. They've come back and they're pissed off. I don't know what they're doing. I mean, look at that Elon Musk, right? He's a wee bit of a Looney Tune, him, right? He's a wee bit strange, that guy. I mean, he's firing rockets up there nearly every week. Every week he's sending one of them up there for, right? I mean, there's something odd with him. But they launched what is it, $1 billion satellite. Now, it was coded, I can't remember what it was called. It was classified. And it went up. And 10 minutes later, they lost contact with it, and they don't know where it is. They lost it. This thing was worth like $1 billion or something stupid like that. They lost contact with it. And that thing that I seen the other night, if it was a satellite, if it was space junk, it would have kept going. You know what I'm saying? You would have followed it like you can follow satellites. But it stopped dead in there. It just came to a stop, as if they put the brakes on. And it is as if they were checking something. Is it? Maybe it's a spy satellite, I don't know. Then it went away again. I don't know. There's some strange shit. Sorry if I'm swearing. There's some strange stuff going on right now. I mean, the UK is getting ready for martial law. I don't know about that, but is this for another event? Is there an alien event coming, guys? That's maybe they're going to use to cancel Brexit, and the world's falling apart. It is. I mean, the world is falling apart. Aye, Musk is a strange one. I'll give you that. He's eccentric. I mean, he's always doing something stupid. I mean, he's either digging tunnels, or he's either launching rockets into space. He's either building electric cars. He's a strange fellow. He's a strange fellow. Oh, some jolly walkers are walking past me now. Oh, look, this is popular with people walking, because it's an old railway track. There's an old mine over there. Funny shaped hill. See that? Funny shaped hill there? That's all coal. Probably get cancer just been up here. That's all burning over there. If you go round the back of that hill, there's smoke coming out the ground. And the old hill's burning. Probably get cancer just getting near it. Aye, Musk. There's something no right with him. And then there's NASA. Oh God. NASA. I see Donald Trump, orange guy, he needs some, what's that? That for a fire. Oh, that hill there's just solid coal. It's burning. It's an old mine. It's been burning for years. I hear, is it 5G just went online? Is it America? Was it went online for the first time? I read a report in that about the 5G is extremely dangerous to your health. Put a 5G mast, where is it? I can't show you, it's up behind the hill. There's a new 5G mast up there, just been built, but it's not activated yet. I was talking to the engineers. So we'll see what happens there. If the people in the village start dropping down dead. I don't know, guys. I mean, look at that meteor in Venezuela. That was... Did you see that? The meteor that came down, and then there was the meteor that was meant to have hit the... What's that? So that 5G smart meters. It's weird you should talk about that, smart meters. My neighbour next door to me, the Scottish Power, that's the people that supply the power in Scotland, came to their door the other day and offered them a deal, but they wanted to put in a smart meter. And they turned it down, but they says, listen, eventually you're going to have to get these smart meters. I don't see why we have to. I'm happy with the meter that I've got. You know, it's one of the... Oh, you need to watch the news lately. It's all the rubbish, but it's that BBC News and Sky News, that absolute tripe that comes out their mouth. Absolute rubbish that comes out their mouth. I mean, they talk absolutely crap. I mean, they're more concerned about stupid footballers being released from prison than people dying. I mean, look at France. France is falling apart. France is a war zone. There's tanks rolling down the streets of France. Did you see the French protester that got his hand blown off? I don't know how it happened, but his hand got blown off. Look it up. And then there was the leader of the French protesters who got shot in the eye. France is a war zone now. I think they are transforming the atmosphere for the aliens. They're doing something, because I'll tell you something, winter's no the same anymore in Scotland. See, right now, a couple of years ago, there was about 5 foot of snow here. I wouldn't even be able to drive up here. I'm about 3,000 feet above sea level. I'm 2,000 something feet below sea level. I'm next to the bloody windmills. And there's no snow. And at this time of year, there's loads of snow. And I've noticed a lot of strange things. I'm a gardener, right? I like gardening, it's kind of hobby. And a lot of my flowers are starting to come out now, which is very unusual. They don't usually come out for another 2 or 3 months. I mean, the seasons are all mixed up. I think, I don't know, there's something going on with the poles. I think there's something going on with the poles, guys. See, the polar, I don't know if the poles are going to flip. North will be south, south will be north. I don't know. There's something going on there. I mean, they say that's weakening, and there's something going to happen. Mark my words. There is something going to happen very soon. It's either going to be a disaster of some kind. It's either going to be a massive disaster on a biblical scale, or there's going to be an event, and we're not going to be alone in this universe anymore, or galaxy. Aye, Maverick Star, I ken that guy, aye. I ken that guy. He's been going on about that for a long time. But I don't know, guys. I mean, there's something strange. Something strange. I'm just going to start my engine because it's cold getting in here. I'm sitting in a field, so I can sit with my car engine ticking over all the way because I'm not on the main road. My car's getting old now. I'm going to be going to look at a new car tomorrow, so, or the next day. I need to get a new car. It's done 83,000. So, put the heater on. There's some strange stuff going on, guys. Something big. Is it? Aye, that's right. I heard that. Is it the new North Pole's somewhere over Canada? I heard that. I heard about that. Is that why the US has been getting so cold of weather? I mean, that was serious. Where was it? Where was it in America they got minus, what is it, 50? I mean, good God. I mean, that's extreme. You can't even breathe that in. It would hurt you. I've experienced minus 25. That's as cold as I've experienced. And minus 25 is cold. It hurts your lungs when you breathe in. But see, this year Scotland has had hardly any snow. I mean, it's ridiculous. Everything grinds to a halt now with the slightest bit of snow on the ground. I mean, where I'm sitting here, this is all usually covered in snow at this time of year. See, last year there was 6.5 feet of snow where I'm sitting. I couldn't even drive up here. This wee village that I'm in, there's only like 5 houses. It was cut off. Totally. And there's something odd going on. I mean, look at the hot temperatures around the world. In India, the streets are melting. And in Australia, the heat over there is just killing people. You know what I'm saying? I know Australia's warm, but it's warmer than it should be. I don't know, guys. It's always this cloudy day. I mean, Ah, that's right, New Zealand had a heat wave too. That's right. I mean, I don't know, guys. I really don't. I mean, look at the governments. They're preparing all around the world. They're getting their troops ready, right? It makes you wonder, right? It makes you wonder if they're preparing for something else. That's what I'm trying to get to. I think they're preparing for something else. There's an event coming, and I don't know what this is going to be, but I think it will change the world forever. I mean, the UK is falling apart. That stupid Prime Minister we've got. I've seen baboons at the zoo could do a better job than her. This Brexit stuff. The government don't care about us, Stephen. They don't. They don't give a care. All they want us today is produce for them. They want us to sweep the streets. They want us to work for them. Bills. They want us to pay taxes so they can build their secret underground bunkers. Because see, when the shit goes to the fan, guys, me, you, and everybody that's watching this video right now, we're all screwed. But they aren't, eh? Well, they're safe in their big concrete nuclear blast-proof bunkers that are probably a quarter of a mile deep under the ground. Aye, that universal credit, that's just terrible. I know people that have killed themselves. I know people that have took their lives because of that. They were ill, but I know people that have done that. I mean, there's people owed thousands of pounds on that, and they're not getting their benefits. I know a guy that can't walk, right? This is a good one, right? It's a friend of a friend. He was in Iraq. He was a war veteran, and he lost his legs and his arm, and he's got shrapnel in his face and all that. He's kind of disformed, right? And they threatened to put him out his house because they stopped his universal credit. I mean, seriously, that guy went to Iraq. He fought for us. I ken it was a wrong war, that. I know it was. We shouldn't have been there because it was all after oil. My God, the sun's coming out. It's getting bright. But imagine that. This is what I can't get. See, my village, there's a lot of empty houses, right? But the local city near me, Glasgow, I know people that stay in Glasgow, right? And they had their name in for a house, right? A council house for, let's put it this way, about 3 years, because it's like a 3 or 4 waiting list. And one come up, and bear this in mind, they had a family, and they went and they says, can we get this house? And they went, no, I'm sorry, we have to give it to asylum seekers. They get first priority now. So there you go. If you come into Britain and you say you're for Syria and you get a house, oh, and they fully furnished the house for them too. They put a cooker and a fridge and a microwave and a kettle and a washing machine and all that stuff, and they gave it to them. When we've got soldiers that have been fighting for us, and they're on the street, it's shocking. Absolutely shocking. The soldiers that fought in that war should get first priority for their houses, and they should get money. It's a disgrace. And mark my words, see, this country, we're either going to have a civil war, or they're going to have something in this country. There's either got to be a revolution or there's got to be a civil war. Something is going to happen because people can't take it no more. See the government we've got, they're arseholes. And we're needing a clean house. We're needing to drain the swamp. That parliament, every one of them, and get new people in. That's what we're needing. We have a wee drink here. We really do. We need a new government. We need a total replacement, because see all these MPs, they're getting thousands of pounds every month for the taxis and other houses, and everything's getting paid for them. It's ridiculous. It should be getting into like childcare, it should be getting into schools, it should be getting into hospitals, it shouldn't be getting into bloody their pockets. And that's what's wrong with this country. Too much tax. I mean, look at the Americans. They weren't along with the British. They kicked them out. And we're needing to do the same. We're needing to kick our government out and replace them with a government that will actually do something. I'm sick of the way people are getting treated in this country now. All they want us to do is pay tax. I mean, geez, I was at the petrol station, right? I put some petrol in my car. It's £1.20 a litre for petrol, and it's £1.30 a litre for diesel. I mean, seriously. It's ridiculous. I mean, you go to America, and you'll pay like something like, what is it, $1.10 or $1.50 a gallon? I mean, what is it in America? Jesus. How come they get cheap fuel and we have to pay extremely expensive fuel? I mean, we've got car tax, we've got MOTs, we've got insurance. I mean, everybody needs insurance, right? I agree with that. But see, this taxing everybody. When you get the working guy, right, you get a working man that goes out, he's to pay all his bills, then he's to pay tax on top of it. And what are you paying tax for? To bring all these Syrian refugees out of this country and give them homes, fully furnished for the rest of their lives. And they're going about people in Britain being known better than that. But it's because there's no industry left in this country anymore. I mean, Scotland used to be famous for the steel industry, the ships industry. We used to build ships for all around the world. We had about 4 or 5 steel plants. We had oil. We don't have much oil left now. We have a lot of gas, but we don't have much oil left now. But we built ships. Our coal industry, I mean, look at that. That was, see this mine here that I'm pointing at with the bottle. That was one of the deepest mines in Scotland at one point. It employed 2,600 men in 1980. It shut in 1976, I'm sure. Now, before that, it employed 2,000, I think it's 440 people. Right? This place that I'm sitting in my car, right? In my car. Now, it had a population of nearly 1,000 people. This, where I'm sitting in the car right now, was a railway track. Right? It was the main line between Glasgow and Ayr. There was about 15 shops in this place. Now there's 3 houses and an old school. My village had a population of nearly 3,000 or 4,000 people. Now it's got a population of 600 people. It's lost its factories, it's lost its coal industry. And I know coal's a bad thing, we shouldn't really burn coal. We don't need to burn coal. But seriously, that's what's wrong. England lost all its coal industry, its steel industry. This country sell out to China. See, China, they make everything now. They make our smartphones, they make our tablets, they make absolutely everything what we've got. We need to bring back jobs to this country. See, if we had a new government, we could at least bring back the steel industry here. Aye, it would be hard for a wee while. It would be hard for a wee while, but we would start producing our own stuff again. Can you imagine producing your own stuff? Instead of going to China. I mean, this is what I kind of get. I've still got friends in the village that burn coal in their fires. You know where that coal comes from that they burn in their fires? China. It's cheaper for the Chinese to ship us coal from China than dig it in our own damn country. I mean, seriously, I used to have an open fire, but I got oil put in because I've got problems with my lungs. I've got asthma and stuff like that, and it gets brought in for China. Bag of coal is now, guys, in the chat. How much do you think it is for a bag of smokeless coal? I could tell you, for one bag of smokeless coal, it's £19.55 for a bag of smokeless coal. That's about 3 buckets for coal. That's how much it is. It's nearly 20 quid, and it comes from China. I mean, seriously. I mean, see the windmills there? There's a car coming towards me. See the windmills up there? The power from that doesn't supply Scotland. It supplies London. And the reason I know that is there's like a control room behind me, and I sometimes talk to the guys in there, and they tell us the power from there gets directed down south. I mean nuclear, right? See, nuclear power, they say that's a terrible thing, but ken something? I know there's been accidents with nuclear by Russia and Japan and that, right? But the reason it happened in Russia is because they were idiots, and the place wasn't looked after. And the reason it happened in Japan is because they shouldn't have built it right next to the bloody sea in an earthquake zone. When has there ever been a nuclear accident in Britain? I don't know, guys. Mind geez a thumb up, by the way, because it helps my channel. I would really appreciate a thumbs up, because it does help the channel. I'm trying to make it grow, but it's taking forever. It's ridiculous how long it takes. But listen, guys, I'm going to end this now, and thanks for coming. I need to go and do some shopping. The joys. So let's see what temperature it is outside. It's 8.5 Celsius. Which it should really be about -2 right now, but because the weather's buggered up, that's what's happening. So catch you all later, guys. Remember, share this video for me and give me a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it once it's uploaded. It shouldn't take long. Right, catch you all later, guys. Thanks for coming.